Tensions are only spiking further amid North Korea's widely reported troop deployment to support Russia's war against Ukraine. Within hours of South Korea and the US releasing a joint statement condemning that troop deployment, North Korea test-fired a suspected intercontinental ballistic missile. It's believed to be the North's first ICBM test since last December. South Korea's military said the missile was launched from the Pyongyang area on a lofted trajectory just after 7 a.m. Thursday. It flew for around 1,000 kilometers, hitting the East Sea, but Japan's defense ministry added it flew for 86 minutes, the longest North Korean ICBM flight time ever, while reaching a maximum altitude of 7,000 kilometers. Given this kind of range, this type of North Korean missile is seen as a potential danger to the US mainland. With the North known to have been developing solid fuel ICBMs, it could theoretically fire them with relatively little warning. But we still don't know for sure if it has the ability to threaten the US with an ICBM fired at a normal angle. But this does seem to be a clear message to the US, and Washington described the launch as a flagrant breach of United Nations Security Council resolutions, as South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff revealed that the defense chiefs of South Korea and the US have agreed to demonstrate the Seoul-Washington alliance's determination for a response by strongly carrying out various measures such as combined drills involving the deployment of US strategic assets. The US National Security Council spokesperson also said that Washington will take all necessary measures to ensure the security of the US homeland, South Korea, and Japan. Normally, North Korea doesn't comment on missile tests until a day after the fact, but leader Kim Jong-un was quoted by state media later Thursday as saying the North's missile test was an appropriate military action, accusing North Korea's rivals of intentionally escalating the regional situation. Having reportedly ordered the launch himself, Kim added that his country will never change its line of bolstering up its nuclear forces. The North's missile test itself came just ahead of the US presidential election, but also shortly after annual defense talks between South Korean Defense Minister Kim Yong-hyun and US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin. Hours before the launch, during their dialogue at the Pentagon, the two sides condemned North Korea's troop deployment to Russia with one voice in the strongest terms. Meanwhile, Defense Minister Kim also told reporters chances are high that North Korea could demand cutting-edge military technologies in return for the deployment. He cited the North's advancement of ICBMs, tactical nuclear arms, nuclear-powered submarines, and spy satellites. But he added that even if Russia offers advanced technologies to the North, that could raise threats further, but it is not appropriate to overestimate it. And while expressing confidence that the South can handle North Korean threats, he insisted that Seoul is not at all considering the possibility of sending troops to Ukraine. For now, the South is seeking to monitor the situation in case of a future emergency, potentially with South Korean observers in Ukraine set to interrogate North Korean troops captured on the battlefield.